Bonjour! In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 affordable / drugstore products that I have in my pro makeup kit. If you're new here, hello! My name is Justine and on this channel I share a lot of things about my makeup artist career, so make sure to subscribe if that's something you want to see. There's this eternal debate between makeup artists to know if it's okay or not to have affordable products in our kits. Personally, I think that if a makeup product works as good as a luxe product or even better sometimes, then why not? I think it's totally fine to have drugstore products in our pro kit, especially when you're a newer makeup artist and your rates are not the best, or even if you're just out of makeup school. And some other time you're gonna get jobs where the rate is not as good as it can be. So in this case, it's perfectly fine to me. Although I would really say that it's important that most of your kit is not drugstore, just because you want to look professional. So if you have products that are only from a drugstore, it looks kind of bad, I think. But if it's only a few selected items of your kit, it's good. Good, go for it. I would say that it also really depends on your clientele. It depends on the area that you're working on. For example, when I work on commercials or films, honestly, it doesn't really matter what I'm using. The people who are hiring me to be on set, they are not even in my makeup room most of the time. And the actors, they don't really care either. I think they're like really focused on what they have to do and not really on what's going on their face. But if I'm working on a wedding, I would try to avoid using too many drugstore products, just because usually they would pay a higher rate as well, because it's supposed to be a luxury service that you do for them, and it's their special day, so you want them to feel extra good. You really want to take care of them. So I would always use my more expensive products on them, and I would try to not depot everything, just so they can see the beautiful packaging. I would only use everything that's like smells good, that's like relaxing. And it also doesn't really matter in the end how much your product costs, because you can do the most beautiful makeup with only drugstore products, and you can also have only luxe products in your kit and don't really know how to use it, so it wouldn't give you the best results, right? It's about what you do with your tools and not really about the tools themselves. I'm so philosophical today. Whoa, I had to take a break. I'm not sure what I was saying, but I got my ticket to go see Arcade Fire! Yes, so the affordable products in my makeup kit. I have 5 different types of products to show you today, and make sure to stay right until the end, because the last one actually blew my mind. The first product that I'm going to show you is this eyeliner from NYX. It's the Epic Wear Liner. This one is in a brown shade. They are really good. They are very creamy. I love using them when I'm doing a sort of like smoke liner, or when I have to blend it, or when I use it as a base before doing a like really smoky eye look. They are long lasting, they are very pigmented, and they are only 11 Canadian dollars. I can buy them at the drugstore, so when I need to replenish, it's super easy. I can just, go grab it and that's it. I'm ready to go. I don't need to order it from anywhere. There are some products where I don't find it justified enough to spend a lot of money on it, and eyeliner is one of them. To me, the formula of this one and the consistency is perfect for the style of work that I do, so I don't see why I would spend more money than that. I use them for my kit, I use them on myself as well. You can use them in the waterline. You can honestly do pretty much anything with it. Then obviously, because it's a more affordable one, you have to sharpen it. It's not a retractable. You don't have a sharpener on the other end. I mean, it's a pencil, it's a liner, and that's it. It doesn't have any extra thing that would add an extra cost to it, obviously, but I'm cool with that. The second product that I'm going to show you today is these brow pencils from Sephora collection. They are the retractable ones, the ones that are a little bit thinner. I always carry at least 4 shades of it in my kit. I have from the blonde to the darkest brown. I have one that's like gingery as well, a softer brown. Usually that's all that I need. And if I need to customize a shade a little bit more, depending on my model, I also have a full palette of eyeshadows for the brows. So I'm all covered. As I was saying, they are retractable. The tip is really precise. That's what I love the most about these pencils. So I can really draw the hair one by one where needed and achieve a very natural result. You have a little spoolie on the other side as well that I don't use in my kit, but if you're using it on yourself, it's very convenient. They are waterproof, which is absolutely amazing for brow products, and they are really long lasting. They are not too dry, they are not too creamy either. They are being sold for 16 Canadian dollars at Sephora, when the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, they are really good as well. They are $28, almost double the price. Is it justified? I don't think so. Let me know what you think, because I know obviously like everyone has different opinions on this kind of things, but to me, I'm okay with these versions. Like I don't want to spend more money than what's necessary, especially for such a basic product. Like I don't think that when you see a photo of a makeup or in a movie or whatever, can you tell like, oh my god, she used that Dior brow pencil? No, you know, in the end, they all have the same result, I think. But again, that's my opinion, that's my vision of things, and it's okay if you want to spend more money on it. Like, I understand, I get it. I take my kit as a business, right? So I'd rather spend money on other things than on that. If you've been following my previous videos where I'm showing you the products that I have in my kit, you know that I'm a big fan of the voluminous mascara from L'Oreal, especially the Carbon Black. It's an amazing mascara. It's very affordable. How much does it say for? $6. $6 at Shoppers. So that's a really great price. And they also have this color that's called Black Brown that looks beautiful on people with blonde hair, or if you want a more natural and softer look. Absolutely love it. And if you want a waterproof mascara, this one, the Lash Princess from Essence, is really good, and it's long lasting. It's really black. It holds the curl. And the thing with mascaras in pro makeup kits is that we never use the brush anyways. Like we don't, because we obviously can't double dip, like apply mascara on someone's eyes and then put it back in the tube, because the rest of the product would be contaminated, right? So we have to use disposable tools anyways. So it doesn't really matter if the brush is like super fancy, new technology, silicone, blah blah blah, because we're never using it. All that matters is the formula of the actual product that's inside. And to be fair, there's a slight variations between brands and products, but not that much. So to me, I would never spend a lot of money on a mascara for my kit. For myself, it's different, because I can enjoy the full, you know, the full experience that the product has to give me, right? I can apply it on my own lashes because it's my mascara that I keep for myself. So I would spend a little bit more money on that, but for my kit, there's just no point. And a lot of time, I'm also applying lashes on my clients, so you don't even see the mascara in the end. And this one is sold for $5. That's super cheap. That's probably one of the most affordable. If you want a comparison, a mascara that would be a little bit more high-end / luxe would be between $25 and $35, and that was $5. So yeah, again, the difference to me, it's major and not really justified for what I do with it. For my fourth category of products, I'm going to mention NYX again with their lip liners. Overall, I think that NYX is a really great brand. Their products are really good. For the most part, I've only rarely been disappointed by their products, and it's good quality. I mean, it's good basic products. For the lip liners, they have really beautiful colors. They have different formulas too. So these ones are the Suede. I have Sandstorm, which is my ultimate favorite for myself. I have Vintage, and I have Rosé de Day. So this one is more of a peachy pink kind of color, and this one is a dark red. They also have this one that's slightly different. It's the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, blah 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 blah. And it's the shade Brick House. These ones are a little bit more hydrating and they have more of a shiny finish. They almost feel like a gel. They are really creamy and glide on, but once they dry, they are almost waterproof. They are really, really long lasting, very pigmented again. Again, the thing with these ones is that you have to sharpen them. They are not retractable, but it's okay for me anyways because I sharpen them every time I'm using them between clients. So it's actually better for me. For lip liners, I would say that I could and I do spend money on more expensive ones sometimes, but it's really when I'm loving a shade and I cannot find it in any other brand. For example, the Pillow Talk. People know the reference and when they see it in your kit, they love it. It is an absolutely beautiful color. There are some dupes, but they are not quite the same. So yes, sometimes it's fine to spend a little bit more money on this type of product, but for the most, like I think to get a few good basics from the drugstore is absolutely fine. And I know that beside NYX, there's a lot of other drugstore brands that do really, really good lip liners too. And the last one, my favorite, when I was actually gathering all the informations to make this video, it actually blew my mind. You may or may have not seen this product before. It's the No Color powder from RCMA. It's a pretty popular product within the pro makeup artist world. I know that a lot of people have this product in their kit. It's a translucent powder, nothing fancy. It just has a very, very fine texture. It's very finely milled, which makes it invisible on the skin, makes it very natural looking, and you can do multiple layers through the day. It would never look cakey. That's how fine it is. It's translucent, so it goes on pretty much every skin tone. I would try to avoid it for very deep skins, obviously, but for anyone else, that would be fine. It's mattifying but doesn't look dry, and it also doesn't have any flashback, which is very important. It doesn't have any shimmery particles, which is also important depending on the job that you're working on. This is 3 ounces, which is 85 grams, and depending on the website, it's being sold for 15 to 19 Canadian dollars. Very affordable. Once again, it's gonna last you forever, right? Because look, I've had it for about 2 years and that's all that I've used, and I use it very often on a lot of jobs. Also, because it's powder, it doesn't expire, so you can keep it for as long as you want. Makeup artists who works with special effects use it a lot too, because obviously it's affordable, so you don't want to use a Chanel powder to make your prosthetics. I would say that it is pretty comparable to another very popular loose powder, the Laura Mercier. So this one is the dark one, but I'm obviously talking about the translucent one, which is very good too. I have a few of them in my kit, including the translucent one. They are honestly pretty similar. It is almost a dupe. I think I would say that it's a dupe. This one probably reflects the light a little bit better, but wait for it, this is 1 ounce or 29 grams. So you have 3 times more powder in this one than in this one, and that one is being sold for $51 when you have 3 times more here for $19. And it's honestly almost the same product. I knew that they were very similar and that the price difference was huge, but I didn't know about the quantity. That's so crazy to me. So it's obviously a really great value. I think it's okay to have more expensive powders in your kit. I do have a bunch of like very fancy luxe or more pro products. This is honestly as good as other powders can be. That was some of my favorite drugstore products that I have in my kit. Let me know if you like this type of video because I have a few other products in mind that I could share with you. Again, these products are some of my kit staples. They are always in my drawers. So if you're just starting out and you have a smaller budget to build your kit, I would definitely recommend you to take a look at this. I will put all the links in the description box down below. Anyways, if you want to see more of myself, I'm inviting you to click on this video right here where I'm showing you all my favorite makeup products for this summer, and there is some luxe products in there, let me tell you. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to support me, and you can also leave in the comments your favorite drugstore product. I would be very happy to chat with you about that. Take good care of yourself and I will see you soon. Bisous!